I gotta keep it real. I think I'm over this EV shit. I just got off work. Been at work since 5 this morning. Well, 6 this morning. I have to now detour to charge this dumb shit. I'm stuck here. And look how much cars are waiting to charge. Why is there not more charging stations, dude? And I'm stuck here because I don't have enough battery to get home. And the car takes forever to fucking charge.
38,000 on the EV?
And I have other things to do. It's already 3:09. I have to go to physical therapy by 5 o'clock. This does not work. It just doesn't work. Like, I'm actually very annoyed. And the strangest part is when I had my Nissan Leaf with less range and a smaller battery, there was never one time I had to detour while going home from work to charge the fucking car.
That's all right.
This fucking sucks. Don't get me wrong, there's things that is cool about the Chevy or whatever, but this right here fucking sucks. It sucks bad.
The biggest scam of all time was convincing us that EV vehicles was better than combustion vehicles. They tricked us. They tricked y'all. They tricked me. They got you thinking that if you got you an EV vehicle, your life was going to become somewhat easier. What a lie. What a great grand lie. It takes too long to charge it up. You can't fix it when something goes wrong with it, and you never know when something's going to go wrong with it because the software is full of bugs. And I ain't talking about just on the Tesla. I'm talking about on all of them. This got to be one of the greatest scams of all time. I bet you regret buying that EV now. Let's look at a couple of regretters and see why they regret buying an EV. Let's get to regretting.
I regret buying my Tesla. Never thought I would say this, but it messed up today. The screen has stopped working. I will just have to send in for a service request and see what can be done.
It's nasty work when your car won't even start because the computer, I said the computer that controls everything is malfunctioning. So that means you can't drive your car for I don't know how long. I'm pretty sure they got to come tow that if that screen is acting up, because ain't that where they control everything through that screen? So basically you can't go to work. You can't go run your daily errands, all because of that computer screen that you can't fix. Now, if it was your own gas combustion car, you probably could have got out of the hood and wiggled a couple of wires, did a little bit of that, and made it happen. Or even got it towed to a shop, and they probably could have did it on the same day. You ain't towing that to no Tesla shop, and they getting it done on the same day, 9 times out of 10. So the question is it really worth buying an EV? Everything's controlled by a computer. If one thing goes wrong, the whole car is worthless. Let's look at some more regretters.
So far. Here's some things I wish I knew before getting an electric car. I have an electric Mini Cooper, has a 100-mile range, which is absolutely terrible. Finding a place to charge is not as easy as it seems. You will show up to a charging station, and half of the chargers will be broken.
Oh, wow.
You will need to stop at a charging station that has food places around. Otherwise, you're just going to be sitting in your car for 30 minutes, bored out of your mind. Cheers.
It look good, though.
You will need to keep an eye on when your car is fully charged because you don't want to be the a-hole who leaves their car there after it's been fully charged while other people are waiting. Sometimes the charger will break while you're charging it, and then you can't pull the plug out, and then you have to call customer service.
What?
That just happened to me. Saving the environment is truly annoying.
First off, I didn't even know Mini Coopers had EVs. And then when they drop an EV, you mean to tell me they only gave it 100-mile radius? 100 miles? What do you mean? Just 100 miles? I thought Mini Coopers had good gas mileage anyway. I thought you could get like 50 miles to the gallon on a Mini Cooper. Maybe I was wrong, but 100 miles on one charge and it takes 30 minutes to charge it up? I don't got 30 minutes to sit and wait for something to charge up. And then on top of that, if I'm waiting for 30 minutes and all I'm going to get out of that full 30 minutes is 100 miles, I'm not doing it. It's a waste of money, a waste of my time. And guess what? You can't get back time. You cannot get back time. Time is the one thing that you can't get back. And what if you got to wait in line? So you got 30 minutes for the charge, and then you got to wait in line for the other person that's in front of you 30 minutes. What if it's 2 people? So you got to spend an hour and a half charging your car. I don't think so. Let's look at another regretter.
Don't buy a new electric car. For 55 grand, Tesla Model 3 Performance has a killer 0 to 60 time. I don't think there's any other car in the market that can actually achieve that. But would you still buy the car if you knew that it's going to be worth 40% less within the first year? That's not the only example. I mean, we have Lucid Air Grand Touring. That's a $100,000 car brand new. And within 2 years, it's worth about half. The crazy thing is, a lot of times people would think, hey, you know what? If I buy a brand new car, I get a $7,500 rebate here. I get free charging for a few months. I get little trinkets here and there. But I think all of those free things that you get from the manufacturer is peanuts compared to the depreciation that you get within the first few years. You know, I gotta admit, for about $30,000 to have a car that can go 0 to 60 in under sub 3 seconds, it's a pretty good bargain, actually. I myself might even buy this as a daily to haul the kids around. What would you guys do? Share this with a friend who bought a new electric and lost a bunch of money.
Who cares about 0 to 60 in 2 or 3 seconds? Who's going to have to do that? 9 times out of 10, you are never going to have to go 0 to 60 in 2 seconds. Why? Why? You want a ticket? Is that what you want? You want a ticket? Oh, well, maybe when you're getting on the highway. But come on. It's not like a combustion car. You don't get to feel the rumble. You don't get to feel the shift. You don't get to hear that exhaust. Smell that good old gasoline. You don't get to get all that thrills. You don't get those thrills. And then when you roll it off the lot, slice it in half. It's worth less. The depreciation is not worth the little extra goodies they gonna give you. Like they say, oh, we gonna give you a certain amount of hours you use. We gonna give you something free. It ain't worth the depreciation, like he said. And illicit, what is it? $100,000 within a year or two is worth half that. If it maybe less. And think the technology is outdated. When 1 year goes past an electric car, the technology is outdated because the new year is gonna have better technology. Batteries are getting better and better. Just imagine if you got a 2020 and you bought and it's 2026. You think that technology is as good as it is now? Back then? No. It's just a waste of money, man. I think we need to wait 15 years when they got it solid. The technology's solid. And then you buy this car. You got charging problems because you got to wait to the charger. You got software problems because they always shutting down on you. You never know when it's going to brick on you. Well, gas cars do that too. You're right. But guess what? Jojo the mechanic can't work on that electric car, but he sure can work on that gas car. So you get your gas car towed to the nearest mechanic shop. You got to get that electric car towed to the nearest dealership. 9 times out of 10. More money out of your pocket because you know those dealerships are overcharging for everything. But with that being said, let's go to another regretter.
Daily rants. Okay, so I don't know if y'all know, but I have an electric car. Yep, I have an electric car. It's an Equinox. It's really nice. Like, look, it's the RS. Oh, it's so pretty. It's a wide body. It has the panoramic, but it also has my fucking wallet broke as hell. I looked at my bank statement the other day, $100. Maybe more, because after I saw 100, I was like, no, that's it, we're done. But $100 worth of electricity for the whole week. Oh, wow. For the whole week. $100? Now, if you're putting more than $100 in your gas tank for a whole week, where the fuck are you traveling to? Because you gotta be long distance. There's no way. There's just no way. And so, like, I swear at the dealership, they were like, it's more affordable. Like, you don't even pay gas. You know, you do this. You just plug it in. No. Don't get an electric car. Don't get it. And if you do, maybe try a Tesla, but definitely don't get an Equinox. Please.
$100 a week on filling up your car? I thought EVs was cheaper. My TRX was $120 a week. So you mean to tell me an EV costs just as much as a gas car, and you gotta wait longer to charge it up than I got to fill up mine? Horrible deal. We said a horrible deal. It's unbelievable that she be spending $100 a week on an EV when she thought she was gonna save money on gas. Like I said, it's the biggest scam ever. I ain't gonna say ever, but it's one of the biggest scams of all time. They had us thinking that the EV was the way to go. Yeah, if they had the infrastructure, if you had enough chargers around where you can just get a charger like that, then we talking. but it ain't enough charging stations around. And then when you go to one, you can't figure out how to use it. It's always a different way to use this one or a different way to use that one. You got to have this app. You got to download that, this and that just to use it. Come on, man. I can go to any gas station and put that good stuff in there, or I can put that trash, 87, 87 worth of headache, or I can put that 93 octane, and I'll be A-okay. I ain't got to deal with the wait to get the charger, and then when I get the charger, then I got to sit in my car for 30 minutes to an hour. Insanity. Big old waste of time. I'm going to say it again. Time is money. You cannot get your time back. You cannot get your time back. You might want to think about that before you get an EV. Let's go to another regretter.
If you guys needed a reminder not to get an electric car, it's 20 degrees. I cannot put on my heat. I have 4 miles. There's a line. Yeah. And this is going to take me like maybe 35, 45 minutes to charge. Good morning.
How many times I gotta tell you, time is money. She gotta sit there in the cold because she can't keep her car on because she doesn't have enough power to run the heat. Is that partially her fault? Yes. Yes, beautiful. I'm gonna say it again. Yes, beautiful. I got a fiance though, so don't be trying to sweat me. But yes, beautiful. You made that mistake of letting it get down to that power range, but it's nasty work when you can't run your heat and it's below 0 outside, freezing. And you in a Mercedes, it should have been some type of technology that will let you run that heat without hurting that battery. Being that it's Mercedes, I'm just saying, being that it is a Mercedes-Benz, why don't they have some kind of technology where you can run the heat while you charge the car without it eating up the battery? I think maybe they should start working on that. Instead of trying to make better looking cars, make more reliable cars, smarter cars. You can keep the same design. We'll take the better technology. But let's go down to another regretter. Hopefully they look like her.
Having an electric car right now is a blessing and a curse all in one. The blessing, actually, what is the blessing? I have a car. That's the blessing. I'm appreciative of that. But there is no other perks, no other incentives. Part of getting an electric car is the fact that you would save money on gas, but gas is so cheap right now, even in California, that there's no perk with that. The fact that carpool lane is going away, another perk gone, another incentive gone. Tell me why. Why do I have an electric car? And make it make sense to me what the point of buying an electric car is, because I have to plan out my routes. I can't go on road trips without making them less efficient for driving, because I have to plan these routes and these random stops out to stop an extra 30 minutes to an hour. And I'm over it. I'm over it, and I'm ready to move on to my next car. What should I get?
First off, baby girl. First off, shorty doo-wop. Don't get another EV. That would be the best decision you could make. Don't get another EV. It's stressing you out, baby. I can see the stress on you. And I ain't saying nothing wrong with you, baby. I'm just saying I can see the stress in your eyes. You are fed up with that EV, and I could understand. They lied to you. They deceived you. They tricked you. They scammed you. They made you think that it was going to be more efficient on your pocketbook because you ain't got to spend money on gas. Well, guess what? You got to spend money on electricity. You got to spend money on electricity, yes. And it costs money to fill that tank up or fill that battery up, whatever you want to call it. Gas is fairly cheap right now, like she said. But then again, you got to take that extra 30 minutes. So you're really not saving anything when you really look at it. And she lives in California. They make it seem like the EV is heaven. It's the best thing they ever sent to this planet. What a lie. A bold-faced lie. They was going to make it where it's by 2030, you had to have an EV. You couldn't be riding around in no combustion type of car. They was gonna do that to y'all, and y'all was gonna G for it. Now look at her. She's stressing out. She said, I can't go on road trips because I got to plan out the route. You sure do, sugar bugger. You sure do. Got to plan out that route. And then an 8-hour trip is probably going to be more like a 12 to 13-hour trip. Maybe a little bit more because you got to sit there and charge up. While I'm going on that 8-hour trip, you still sitting at the charger. It took me 5 minutes to put that 93 octane in that Durango Hellcat, and I'm gone. See you when you get there, baby cakes. But yeah, no fun. I'm just playing with you, baby. But I can see your pain, you know. Like I said, time is money. You shouldn't be stressing on when you're going to fill your car up to get to the next destination. You shouldn't have to stress about that. That should be the last thing on your mind. How am I going to charge this car up today? I couldn't imagine having to think about that. Hell, I ain't got enough time in the day anyway. I would be absolutely disgusted if I had to wait hours a day to be filling up a piece of junk, some trash. Let it rot, in my opinion. But let's go to another regretter.
Don't buy electric cars. They are not worth it. They are such a trap. They are just money pits, right? The fact that I already bought my car and now when I'm trying to sell it, it's 15 grand less than what I paid for like a year ago.
What?
I mean, that happens, whatever, it is what it is, right? But there isn't the infrastructure. There's no fucking infrastructure for electric cars, right? You try and find a charger, guess what? It's broken. Your car starts bleeping, your car's gonna die. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Because there's no chargers around. Then you have to download this app, then you have to download that app. Like, when I first got an electric car, I can't lie, I done it because I wanted to save the planet, because I was a bit of a fucking eco princess. But now I'm just like, man, fuck this shit. Like, do you know how many panic attacks I've had because I've broken down on the motorway? Because my car should get me to a destination and it just doesn't. Like, it is so much more expensive than having a petrol car, because you do not get the miles that you need. Like, it's not mile for mile. Like, I had somewhere to go. I charged my car Friday night. I came back, it just stopped charging. Just on its own. I called the guy and he's like, well, no, that's not supposed to happen. Okay, but it did. So they can't magically make my car charge. So now I have to wait 8 hours for my car to charge. Like, it's actually fucking ridiculous. 8 fucking hours until I can, and I'm going 120 miles. And my car still won't do it, even though the car will tell me it has 200 miles. Like, I just can't. I cannot stand having an electric car, but I can't sell it because I'm literally going to have lost 15 grand. So it's now my forever car, and it's just going to keep depleting and keep getting worse. Just like, fuck.
I feel your pain, baby girl. Absolutely don't. I don't feel your pain. I'm lying. That was a bold-faced lie. I've never owned an EV, but I see the pain in your eyes. You stressing out. You stressing out. You try to sell that piece of junk, that hunk of trash, and you're going to lose $15,000. And you just bought it a year ago. Ain't no way in Sam Diggly Balls that car should be depreciating 15 grand in 1 year. No way. So you can't sell it. And as you keep it over the years, it's going to keep on depreciating more and more and more. More mechanical issues are going to pop up. You just said you told them your car ain't charging right, and they said it ain't supposed to do that. Duh. But they can't give you no help. You got to wait till the next opening so they can give you some help. You can't take it to JoJo's. You can't take it to Leroy's. Because Leroy or JoJo or Matthew don't know how to fix it. And if he does, he's going to void your warranty. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. These EVs, they just aren't worth it. They lied to you. Allegedly. I gotta say allegedly. They told a bold face. I said a bold face lie to you when they said EVs will save the planet. One person can't save the planet. And I don't think 200, 300,000, they can't save the planet. It's not the cars that's pumping out the pollution. It's not the cars that's pumping out the pollution. They pumping out some, but we know who pumping out the majority of the pollution. Big old factories pumping out nothing but pollution 24 hours a day. You tell me, can you save the planet? Or is it all a big old sham? Sham, aka SCAM. Scam. Let's look at another regretter.
This electric car game is different, and I'm not built for it. I'm old school. I like the gas. Like, give me the gas. These
Girl, you ain't even
stations
20.
is not everywhere. They not everywhere. Again, Tesla has it on lock. So let me just rewind for y'all people who were like me that don't know much about the, electric vehicle world. They do have charging stations apparently at some places where you can charge. Magically found in my map that was along the way between a very long distance that my car was not going to make it without a charge. Saved my life. Okay, but when you go to plug up your car to charge, right, it's going to give you an estimated time frame of how long it's going to take for your car to charge. When I hooked up to that free charger that saved my life, my estimated charge time is 10 hours.
What?
I am on a road trip. I'm trying to make it to a wedding tomorrow. I left the panhandle of Florida at noon today. It is 6:30 p.m. and I'm just reaching Jackson, Mississippi. It is a 4-hour drive from where I was at to where I needed to go. It's taking me 6 hours and I have to wait 1 hour for this car to charge. For one, to fill my battery up. Like, my hotel is 8 minutes down the block, but I'm actually paying for this charge. I'm gonna sit here for the hour, thug it out, and get my full charge in. Because another thing is, when you get to these charging stations and you go to charge, some of them you need to have an account with, okay? This one just so happened you have to have an account with.
Nasty, nasty, nasty work. When you gotta wait 6 hours, 7 hours, or take, whatever you want to say, to get to a place that's 4 hours away from you. You're supposed to take 4 hours to get there. It's already taking you 6 hours. On top of that 6, you got to sit there and wait another hour to charge your EV. Make it make sense. So you wasted 3 hours of your life charging up an EV. Disgusting. Disgusting. Come on now. Get your combustion car, baby girl. You wasting your life away. Then you gonna say you old school? You only look like you 20, 18. You look so young. But then again, if you took away this, I look young too. The mind and the eyes can play a trick on you. But I'm pretty sure she's very young. You ain't old school, baby. Old school people don't know nothing. I said nothing about no EV. But it is what it is. You made your decision. You made your bed. You got to live with it, baby. You got to live with it, and you got to sleep in it. I hope it ain't got no bed bugs. Let's go to another regretter.
Hey.
What's up? What's up?
I just want to make this video real fast, okay?
Let me get one of them chips. Those look delicious.
2024.
Colorado.
Chevy Silverado
EV.
RST.
They look good too.
Do I recommend? Yes, I recommend. I only recommend for the look, okay? Let me tell y'all why. This car has been charging for 5 hours. I'm still not on 100%.
What?
I do not like electric cars. 10 out of 10, I do not recommend an electric car. The body, the style, the features are so awesome. I don't recommend because there's 3 levels of chargers. Level 1, level 2, level 3. You always want to try to find a level 1, which is the fastest, which can still take up to 4 hours.
What?
I had to charge them today at the dealership. For 3.5 hours, I was on 23%. For 3 hours, y'all, I went back to get the truck. It only gave me 17% more of battery.
Huh?
it was charging slow. I got stuff to do. So I had to drive 20 minutes away from my house to use this charger. Let me show y'all this charger. Said fast charge, but we don't know if it's fast or not. So yeah, that was a fast charger, but it still took me 2 hours to even get to 100. So yes, features, body look, electric car, 100% electric. Yes, charging, no. Like, I'm over it.
Ain't no way on God's green, muddy, dirty earth would I be waiting 5 hours to charge up my vehicle. Yes, it looks good. That thing look fire. But I don't care about the looks. You ain't wasting 5 hours of my day, 2-3 hours of my day just to get a charge. Yeah, you look good. You look great. And I've been in one of those. It's got some excellent features and the thing is fast. But slow as hell when it comes to charging. Ain't nobody got time to be waiting for my car to get a charge. She said she left her car at her truck. It's gonna be that one guy in the comments. Man, it's a truck. I said, shut your dusty doofus magoofus ass up. The truck. She left it at the dealership for 3 hours. She came back 3 hours later and only got 17% more charge. Are you kidding me? I thought it was a fast charge at the dealership. It only gave her 17% more charge in 3 hours. You know what you can do in 3 hours? On top of that, what if she was let's just she was in a place she was not familiar with and she had to get a charge. So she got to sit there for 6, 7, 8 hours to get a charge in an unknown area. It is dangerous out there when you go to a charger. Why wouldn't a criminal post out at a charger station? Easy targets. They got to come to you. Yeah, well, they got to come to the gas. Yeah, but the gas station is usually a lot of people. At nighttime, it ain't that many people getting a charge. It ain't that many people at the charger station at nighttime, especially if you out in the middle of nowhere where most people out there don't even have electric vehicles. So you out there in a place that you don't know. It's probably pitch black out there. You can't see 200 feet in front of you, but they can see you because you know that charger station lit up like a Christmas tree. Waiting for the next victim. It's dangerous out there, y'all. Ain't nobody got time for that. Before you get one of these electric vehicles, I'm going to need for you to do some research. I'm going to need for you to pop that head open, massage that brain, and do some research before you get one of these vehicles. Yes, they look good. Yes, they're fast. No, I don't think they're that much more cheaper on your pocketbook when it comes to gas. Even if you are saving gas, you pay the over exponential price for it. One of those trucks she in, $80,000-$90,000 because she got a fully that one's quite loaded. It's got 24-inch wheels on it. It's pretty loaded. She probably paid about $90,000 for that, $80,000-$90,000. Maybe she got a deal and they knocked off 10 and she paid $70. Still overpriced. So you losing money with the on the price, and it's gonna depreciate. By this time next year, that $70,000 she paid for is probably gonna be worth $40,000 if she's lucky. So it's a lose-lose situation. And the technology is going to be obsolete within a couple of years because there'll be a new EV Silverado with better technology, a better battery, and a better fast charge capabilities. So no, it's a waste of money. We got to give this EV thing a chance to grow before we jump. Oh, damn, T-Light, they've been out for years. They're really still babies. It's going to take time. It's going to take time. But let's look at one more regretter before we get on up out of here.
This is the journey of me learning how to navigate having an electric car. It's 10 o'clock currently, and it's telling me that my car won't be available until 12:05 in the fucking morning.
Insane.
That's 2 fucking hours from now. I'm only cursing because I'm upset, and I'm having a hard time understanding the value and the convenience of having an electric car.
There is no value.
I just don't see it.
Zero value.
I just don't see it.
In my opinion.
This is the journey.
Sinister work. When you got to be outside at 10 o'clock at night at a charger station waiting to get your car charged up, and you got 23%. And it says you got to be there for another 2 hours and 5 minutes before you get a full charge. Insane. Insanity. See, this is why you don't get an EV if you ain't got a house. So you can charge your car up at nighttime when you're sleeping. That's the only reason I would get an EV is because I got a home. I will buy me a charging port, a charging station, the best that I can buy. Why you spend the most money you can to get you the best kind you can get, so you always don't be worry free when it comes to charging your vehicle. And then I would get an EV because I would charge my stuff up at home. I would never take it on road trips. Absolutely not. It's gonna be strictly for the city, riding around in the city. I am not taking an EV cross country. Why would I do that? Why would I put that kind of stress on myself? If I owned an EV, I would only own one if I had a home. I don't want to go to chargers, ports, sit and wait when I can go home, plug it in, and not have to worry about it till the next day when I unplug it and jump in it and tiddlywink my little ass on down the road. If you are going to buy an EV and you live in an apartment, don't do it, dummy. Don't do it, doofus, magoofus. Don't buy the EV if you don't live in a home. Well, they got a couple charger ports at my apartment complex. And they also got quite a few EV owners there too. You want to wait in line? Why put yourself through that? Get you an EV when you get a home. When you get a home, then you can get an EV. Right now, you're not in a position to get an EV. Wait. Just wait a little while. When you get a home, like I said, buy you the best, most expensive charging station you can buy for your home. So you won't have to worry about charging it up. That's the only way I would get one. Period. I would spend the money on a great charger. Because why not? Why not spend the money on a nice charging station at your home so you ain't got to worry about charging your car up? Because an EV is a great city car. It's a great car for the city. That's it. Only if you have a home charging station. And I ain't talking about one to take 9 hours to charge. I'm talking about a good one. Take a couple, about 4-5 hours to charge. You just plug it in. You at home at the comfort of your own home. You ain't got to worry about waiting in line, doing all this. Just do it like that. But with that being said, I do not recommend, I said it, I do not recommend you getting an EV. But if you have to get an EV, get you one that you have a charger port at your home. Don't get one if you live in an apartment. Don't get one if you live with somebody that does not have a charger port at their home. Don't get one thinking you're going to save the environment. Stop it. Stop it. That's a scam, in my opinion. Only get one if you live in a home and you can afford to get a great charger station installed into your home, which will make your home go up in equity. It would add value to your home if you do have that charger station. So it's not like you're losing any money like that. Plus, you're saving yourself time. And like T-Light always says, time is money. You can never get a second nor a minute or anything back when it comes to time. Once you lose it, it's gone forever. And your ass ain't here forever. Think about what I just said. But with that being said, let me give you some positivity. We don't have forever. We only here for a short time. I know you think 75, 85, 95, 100 years is a long time. It's not. It's not. Look at you. Look. If you got an animal, remember when an animal was young? Within 10 years, it got old. Hurt your heart. Make you sad. I got an old dog right now. I got 2 of them. Hurt your heart to watch them get old. You're like, dang, I ain't have enough time with them. It ain't fair. Life ain't fair. And you definitely ain't got enough time to be wasting. I guarantee my little pooch downstairs, he enjoyed every second of his life. He's still living right now, but he's enjoyed every second. I guarantee he has no regrets. Has no regrets. That's the object of the game. When you finally close your eyes on this planet, and it's all said and done, you don't want to have no regrets. You don't want to waste your time like these people that charge ports, wasting your time. We could be spending that time with your family. Just don't waste no time is what I'm saying. Don't let somebody waste your time Cut people out your life that don't matter. They treat you like they don't respect you. And you treat them with much respect and they don't return the favor. Cut them out your life. You don't have time to waste on them. Some people are only supposed to be in your book for one chapter. Hell, not even a chapter, a couple of fucking paragraphs. It's okay. Everybody ain't meant to be in your life forever. It's okay. Don't waste no more time is what I'm trying to say. But with that being said, I'm going to slide on up out of here. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit that hype button. Hype me up. Hype me up. Ayy. Hype me up. Hype me up. Ayy. Make sure you hype me up. Make sure you show me some love. And if it's any werewolves on this video, I better see some werewolves in those comments. Werewolf pack, I better see some werewolves in those comments. Because I said meet me in the comments. And I mean that. If you're not familiar with this channel, T-Light is in the comments. I'm the Great King Werewolf and I'm lurking in those comments. I comment back. I may not comment back to you all the time, but most times I'm going to get you back. I'm going to get you back. I'm going to tap you like you tap me. Yeah. But with that being said, I'm going to slide on up out here, man. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay safe. And until the next time, King Werewolf T-Light is sliding on up out of here. Peace.